So I'm gonna make this video a little quick, short, and simple because a bee just came at me and I'm kind of paranoid right now. So I wanted to talk about sacred solitude. How when you take time to spend time, when you take time for yourself, you start to discover new things about who you are. You start to discover things that you like, you know. And I took it upon myself to actually ask ChatGPT some things that I could do in order to grow more and to not just only grow, but be able to be comfortable with being alone. When ChatGPT told me, we're never truly really alone, okay? Because technically God is always with us, or whatever you believe in. For me, it's God. We're never truly alone. And I feel like the more I spend time with myself, like today, I just decided to watch one of my favorite movies I haven't seen in many years. I decided to watch one of my favorite movies. I decided to, cook for myself. Of course, I did wake up. I did my workout this morning. I did my workout around 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. And I just decided to enjoy time with myself. Normally, I would always look at, my phone or wait for someone else's company to invite someone else's company in, or send another person an invitation to be a part of my table. But this time I want to be at the table by myself. I want to be at the table to sit down and really grow with myself, really heal myself, and really, let those wounds, let those that past pain that I used to feel, and I'm gonna just say the old story. Let the old story dissolve and just be one with me, and to connect more with myself internally, but also my passions, because I love to create content. I decided to do something different. This is actually the backyard, being able to be out in nature, start to take more walks, be able to be more active, and just get outside and just enjoy the beauty. The fact that I was able to wake up this morning, the fact that I was able to just, spend time with me. And I feel like it was so loving. Like, I wanted to share this. Like, it was just so amazing to just sit there and just laugh and just watch a great movie, listen to some inspiration. I listened to Maya Angelou today. I'm actually going to buy Maya Angelou's books. She really does inspire me. And just take time to prioritize me and just enjoy my own company. And the reason I wanted to make this video was because I know what you're going to ask. What is your point? My point is, some of us do not like to be alone. Some of us don't know how to be alone. And when we don't know how to be alone, it's not really about being alone, but really being in your own solitude, right? That's what I'm going to title this video, Sacred Solitude. When you are by yourself and when you start to spend more time with yourself, you start to get to know yourself for who you really are. You start to realize your true identity, because a lot of us are living false identities. We think that what society tells us is who we are. We think that our past is what defines us. We think that what other people say about us is what defines us. And that's not true. What defines you is you. You making the choice, you taking the time to ask yourself, what do you need? What is something that you've always wanted to do that you could start right now? Whether that's going up and hiking on the mountains, facing your fears of heights, taking on swimming lessons, whether that's going outside, meeting new people, or just doing something that you've always wanted to do. And I feel like when we take that time to be by ourselves, we grow with ourselves. We grow to really love who we are, accept who we are. It's a sense of discovery, discovering your true purpose, discovering what you were placed on this planet to do. And I feel like coming outside and just listening to the birds and just being outside and just seeing this beautiful, it's beautiful. The trees, the grass, and just taking this time to make this video, it actually gave me a bit of inspiration because I really didn't know what I wanted to talk about today. And I said, what did I learn today? What can I reflect on? And I said, you know what? I did learn something. I learned that what brings me true happiness is enjoying my own company. I enjoy my own company, or I'm learning to enjoy my own company. I'm stepping outside of my comfort zone, you know, because it is uncomfortable for me a little bit because I'm always used to wanting to be needed. And like I said, I used to always like be so quick to look at my phone, check my notifications, see who hit me up. But you know what? I don't want to do any of that. Sometimes I do find myself still kind of going back to it, but I've also have this list that was created by ChatGPT, so I could be able to do things for myself and be able to take time to myself. So like 30 or 60 minutes, you know, 30 minutes to an hour to take time to myself and just give to me, just to, you know, like, because you never know what you'll find out. You start to be like, oh, I might like these type of foods, you know. Take yourself out, take yourself to a restaurant, go to a bookstore, go to Barnes and Noble. I love Barnes and Noble. You know what I'm saying? Go shopping. Just do something that's for you. You don't always have to be around people all the time. You don't always have to be, especially around people. Like, I know some people like to go certain places where they know that there might be a crowd of people they don't like, or they might be like, hey girl, I want you to come out here, but you already know those people are fake. You already know those people ain't talking about nothing. You know they not really going nowhere with their lives. All they want to do is just get together and gossip. So why don't you take time, separate yourself, and do something for you. Do something for you that's going to inspire you, that's going to bring you happiness, that's going to bring you true clarity, true joy within itself. Because when you spend time in your own solitude, when you spend time with you, you start to become more aligned with your true higher self. You know what I'm saying? Do mirror work. You got to be your best friend. You got to be your biggest fan. Pump yourself up. Do something that's never been done before. Something wild. I'm not saying jump off of cars or jump off of buildings. But baby, if that's what you want to do, then go ahead. Just make sure you stay safe. But, you know, volunteer at a shelter. You know what's so crazy? I wasn't really too much into animals like before, but I love animals. Like, I didn't like cats, but I love cats. I love dogs. Okay. I mean, just the other day, like insects kind of freak me out, I want to say. I'll be running from like the bees and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's nature and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like the other day I saw a ladybug and it was in the house. And a lot of people, if you see a ladybug and you crush it, you're a terrible person. I got the ladybug. Oh, it was a bird. See, I just got scared. I got the ladybug and I set it free. It was a cute little ladybug. It was like a little like red ladybug with like black spots on its back. It was so cute. Oh my God, it was adorable. And I decided to just set it free. But anyway, aside from that, but going back to the topic, just remember, like, take this time to really spend time with yourself, because nothing's better than having your own company rather than having drama, having misery. Having people who, remember, small minds discuss gossip. They talk about gossip. You know what I'm saying? People with greater minds, they talk about ideas. They talk about, you know, executing a plan, what next goal they're going to achieve. They talk about things that actually matter, things that are going to change people's lives, expand people's lives, and even change their own lives for that. You know? And I'm definitely going to be putting out, this all ties into manifestation too. You know, this isn't just a video just to say, just to put out there. No, this ties into manifestation. Manifestation is a self-love journey. Manifestation is a true realization of who you are truly destined to be. It's not about manifesting all the things in your life. True manifestation is when you step into alignment, when you step into your godly power, when you step into your higher self, when you start to realize what you were meant to do. Don't think small, think big. Legend Z out. Peace.